Okay, last one. Welcome to episode 2 of Redefining Success. On today's episode, strive for nothing. Sounds apathetic, maybe a little indifferent, not the most common inspirational quote around, but believe it or not, it is the slogan that I've been using the last few months to motivate myself and to remind myself to stay aligned with my values and what I truly care about. Now, the reason why strive for nothing speaks to me so much is because when we're little, we are constantly surrounded by these messages that we've got to be somebody. We've got to be at the top of our class. We've got to stand out from the crowd. We've got to be successful and recognized. And this can cause a lot of confusion. Because what does it actually mean to be somebody, right? Being somebody is based off of the standards put into place and the perceptions of everybody around us. And being somebody can often lead us to make choices that aim to please others, that aim to get recognition, which then leads us to be disconnected from our true sense of self. Because we're always thinking about what the other person is going to think and how the other person is going to perceive us. As kids, if you know kids, if you've been a kid, which we all have, we know that kids are naturally drawn to interests and activities. Kids know what they like. Kids know what they're good at. And depending on how our parents, our teachers, our environment, depending on how they guide and support us, we can either become adults who blossom at a young age because we've been encouraged to explore our interests. We've been supported in pursuing what we're naturally drawn to and what we naturally like. Or we can also become adults who are constantly left scrambling to find their way because we've been pushed to be somebody that we're not. And no matter what we do, things just don't seem to feel right because we're disconnected from who we truly are. So striving for nothing, to me, is all about dropping this idea that we constantly have to be pushing ourselves and forcing things into place because of the person that we think we need to be, the way that people need to perceive us and recognize us. It's dropping that idea and instead connecting to what is already within us, to what is already there, that inner voice that has always been there, guiding us as little kids, guiding us on this unique path of ours, right? Which over time has been influenced by all these other opinions and voices and ideas from the outer world. So for me, when we strive for nothing and we drop that idea of trying so hard to be somebody that we're not, that then allows our true essence to come to the surface. And to me, that's a much more accurate definition of success than leading a life that is not aligned with our values and who we truly are. So there you go. Strive for nothing. A much more accurate definition of success, in my opinion. Have a great evening, everybody. I'll see you next week.